We talked about the eye watching, and now we talk about the mind watching, thought watching. Inspect your thoughts. When it is seen that a thought that is appearing in the mind or as the mind is not true, then you must verbally declare it's untrue. This is not true. So not just think it's not true, but actually say this is not true. And then one wants to know, well, what is true? And as a matter of fact, most thoughts are not true. About practical things, it's okay up to a point, but let's start at a much more important level for recognition, and that is that whatever thought brings you into the I personality, the I person ego shape, that thought is not true. It's not good. So you can start with that. And in fact, nearly all thoughts that we are engaged with often is the ones that are reminding you of your sense of personhood, your position about something, what you believe, your take, your perspective personally. So, of course, with being vigilant with it and watching, you'll probably feel, oh my gosh, all these thoughts are untrue. Don't be surprised at that, because what you're going to discover, don't be disappointed. What you're going to discover is the space behind the thought, the space that was before the thought, the space that's there during the thought but is hidden or eclipsed because the attention goes to the thought, and the space that is there even after the thought has dissolved. And that space I'm calling the space of being, your natural state, peaceful, calm. Of course, mind will say, but I can't live like that. I've got things to do. You're going to discover that all the things can be done, and much better so, because they will drop away. What will drop away are the things that are exaggerations in the mind, the things that the ego keeps inventing as things to do. But then your whole energy field becomes choked up with just things to do lists, and also those thoughts that push you into states of agitation, fear, desire, anxiety. They are not true. So casting them out simply means don't fight with thoughts. You don't have to fight with them. Just remember that also one thing, you have the power as consciousness, because that's what you are, to see that whatever comes and goes cannot be as true as you who witness them. Keep remembering that. That which witnesses them is not the person, because the person itself is witnessable. So like this you start. You'll be surprised at how quickly you'll feel the space of your natural self and know, oh my gosh, how wonderful it is, because now I'm living in peace, as peace itself, actually. You see? So this is very, very important. So many people are, they feel that their life is too busy, their mind is too busy, there's too many things to do, and there's no rest in their life and so on. But it begins with thought, and it ends with thought. When you realize that, wait a second, thoughts are not necessary in quite the way that we have taken them to be. They don't necessarily enrich your life. They just make it more claustrophobic. So pay attention to this and see what did you find just by keeping that attention, checking out the thought energy, even feeling some feelings quickly, thoughts come in with them, and to check it out, is this true? And you see that your discerning power, you may feel, I don't know if a thing is true or not, but don't worry about it. Get started, and quickly you will find that there's a power in you that has the capacity and the power to discern something to be true or not true. You get better at it. All the very best. Blessing to you. Okay. Bye-bye.